Here's my experience on a Disney cruise with no kids, and we're talking activities. Right away, they're kicking things off with a live performance as we set sail. And we know Disney doesn't play when it comes to entertainment, so this really set the tone. Every night, there's a different Broadway show that you can experience, and that's going to be assigned to you based on when you have dinner. The first show was like a compilation of characters, which was really, really good. They also did The Little Mermaid and Aladdin, which was my absolute favorite. It was so good. In addition to those shows, they also had like parties, I guess you could call them, out on the deck. While it was a live performance, there was also a DJ playing music that got the crowd hyped. And unlike the Broadway shows, they wanted a lot of crowd participation with these. I didn't get the memo, but they did encourage people to dress like pirates as part of the theme. And is it really a Disney experience if you don't get the fireworks? I mean, come on. Now, it wasn't topping Magic Kingdom, but it still did what it needed to do. Now, for the adults, they had a number of bars that you could visit where they had drinks and live music. I absolutely loved Nightingale. I felt like it had a very sexy vibe. And because it was small, it was very intimate, and sometimes the musicians even took requests. So of course we asked to play our wedding song, and then we also got some impromptu group performances. The Bayou is a Princess and the Frog theme bar, so the music here was very upbeat. Think New Orleans. Of course they had a Star Wars theme bar, and the drinks here were like very unique, like bubbles and like all types of weird stuff. The Rose is another sexy bar, pretty expensive. You can also eat there, but again, it's extra money, it's quite expensive. Other adult only activities included game shows, karaoke. They even had silent parties where everybody is listening to music in their headphones. And you could also watch Disney movies throughout the day. We decided to do a cognac tasting class. I think it was like $60 a person. That was really fun. They also have cocktail making classes, champagne classes, other things like that. We loved that turn down service would leave something fun on our beds whenever we came back to our room. Now during the day, there are several pools that you can take a dip in. This area is for all ages, and there's even a big screen that plays movies throughout the day. And I know you see that huge water slide, which usually has a long line, so get there early, but I've heard it's really fun. Now this is the adults only area. I can't remember if it's 18 plus or 21 plus, but it's adults. It has a hot tub and lounge chairs, plenty of seating, and there's even several pools that you can indulge in. It's definitely giving sexy resort vibes. There's a bar, a little cafe, and even some seating upstairs. It's not a ton of space, but it is a really nice area. Of course, there's a spa that you can utilize at an extra cost. It's really nice. They do like a free tour, so you can get a look around and see if you want to indulge. And there's a gym that's free to use. They even have some free stretching classes, but if you do want to get a personal trainer, you can pay extra for that. There are a lot of opportunities to meet characters for free, so I sure did sign up to meet as many Disney princesses as I could. We had a day at sea, which is Disney's private island known as Castaway Cay, and there's a lot to do on the island as well. There are more character meet and greets. You can play volleyball, basketball, and also partake in some excursions at an extra cost. There's a beach for all ages, which of course is going to include families, and then there is an adults only beach. The island is walkable, but there is a shuttle in case you don't feel like walking. You can also rent bikes to ride around the island, and they also offered yoga. If you want to get a good spot on the adult beach, make sure you get there early. I had to walk way down to the end. It was pretty relaxing and chill, and they even had somebody come around and take your drink order, so you didn't have to walk all the way back to the bar. And if you wanted memories, they had a photographer